Welcome to the Chaos workshop, and here I'm just doing the setup here after git cloning all the required projects. I'm in cdchamp and I'm getting the index. I'm just running the node index up. Implementation, adding Chaos in Blue Green in the Green Canary server, so that to run Siege with the Chaos CPU running on one of the Docker containers. If you look at the latencies, there is not a huge bump in latencies for the Canary as well as for the Blue. If I shift to the CPU load, you can see the CPU load on the Canary server pretty high. The control Blue server is 0. It's about close to 30. The Siege. Which is the control server. I am here going to increase the load on the Canary server. On the Canary server, see the latency spike up, and I'm starting the siege into the control server. Now I see the latency for the control server spike up. Graph here. I am next starting the network traffic experiment. I start the corruption test. Now using the load, the Canary. See the Green Canary health deteriorating at the same time here. Citizen Siege. And the CPU load spiking up. We saw a spike in latency also. The CPU load increased, and we ran this command. With the network corruption running, we can see the CPU load on the Canary server being high. Now I am going to use a load here. You see the latency also spiking up and coming down. You see the latency spike up and then come down as the Canary server is sieged. Looking, I'm killing and starting the containers now. I'm going to stop the app 1 and app 2. App 1 has the Chaos script running in it. As can be seen, the one container off, you have the CPU load. It's pretty normal since in app 1 we had the Chaos with only one container running in Green Canary and with only one Docker container running. And as we can see now, the latency spikes up in the Canary, and it's pretty much the container health has gone to bed compared to 3 containers where the latency spike, the CPU load was not this high, and we can look at the latency spike. And the latency pretty much, if I recollect the older one, it has gone up by at least 3 times. Now I started the siege again with only one container. As can be seen, the latency has gone up sky high. So I see the latency spiking even higher. And then it falls. Basically, as you add more containers, latency fall. I think that's a spike. Once the containers get added, you can see it coming back to the earlier one. I'm adding third container. Still showing as red. Now comparing with that with adding the load on the control server. Major difference between how the control and the canary server and the canaries work in this case. They're pretty much basically similar. You can see the blue controller health in this case going to red, and latency spiking up as much as what happened with canaries testing. I just stopped Docker app 1 and 2 and then just reduced the CPU to 0.5 and then started the Docker. Now let me see the latency spikes with respect to the canary server. I do see the CPU load slightly ticking up, whereas there is not much of a difference in latency. By having the CPU at 0.5, I see the CPU load slightly ticking up, but I didn't see any noticeable change in the latency. Now running with the limited memory of RETEM, we got a warning saying that the kernel does not support swap limit. This time if I see the impact on latency, for some reason I think I still see only one container, which means that with the 8M, with this warning, the two other containers don't seem to. What I notice as I add two other containers, as I continue to run the siege command, it takes a little bit of time, I assume, for these containers to normalize. Till then, you see a high latency. Stop. And so as I stop, I see the containers returning back to normal. And if I again start the siege, see all the containers turn to red. It shows the CPU percentage load of a little more than 35, but still all the containers are still have been marked as red. Filling disks. So in this case, I am having one of the containers and I plan to fill the disks. And run the command dd0 off to local file X and the block count of 200,000, and we'll see what happens to the canary. As you can see, the CPU load spikes here, 26%, as the disk write continues. see a spike in latency. So it's pretty much only the CPU usage has jumped without any corresponding increase in latency as we do this fill disk operation. The next step is to kill this container and start it again. I'm stopping this container. App3, starting it again. I'm stopping this container and starting it again. Starting the container again. And I'm trying to do a siege here. See the CPU load spiking up. All the three containers now are marked as filling disks. Now I am running a command E to fill this disk. You will see what happens. I see the CPU load spiking up, the percentage spiking up, but the latency there's no change in latency. No observed change in latency, whereas the CPU load has spiked up as the disk activity continues. The containers are still marked as healthy, and as the DD or the file activity stops, I see the CPU load coming down. As the CPU load goes up, once the file activity starts again, if I were to stop this container, now if I were to stop the Docker, you can see the CPU load falling and the command exiting here. Restarting the Docker container. And I don't see the file which was previously created there. I could go ahead and create a file in another Docker container. I expected a similar behavior, and as you can see, there is a spike in the CPU load as we continue to run. Pretty much similar behavior as what we had before.